That's why you have two input options, but you have to... It will always be messed up in some way. Yeah, just... You'll have to trust me. Unless it feeds through, then you have to have an input. You have to have, like, the pipes on every section, then. I mean, it's like you would need to have the pipe here, and then the pipe here, and then the pipe here and here. No, just no. 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 It would scale, yes, if you, like, had regular pipe connecting between the two with the undergrounds on each side. I mean, sure, but like, what's the point? I don't think they do pass through. That'd be a thing to test, I guess, along with everything else. Get this belt down. For reference, V18 has new sounds for mining. New randomized sounds when mining stuff by hand. A lot higher of a pitch of sounds as well. Alright, then these go here. Wood itself goes where? Outside of making seeds again. Speaking of which, make me seeds. Biomass, yeah, biomass. Goes there. I need to do the pipe work. Biomass goes there. Where's the actual wood going again? Hold up. Wood? Is all the wood biomass? Hold up. Wait. Summary. Pin. Yeah, that's the thing. Wood. All to seeds. All to seeds. So the wood is only existing for the biomass. And the wood seeds, right. Duh. I'm using the wood seeds, not the wood. So I'm not using wood for wood. That's nice. I'm using wood for seeds. Yay! Wood is exclusively for seeds and biomass. From logs, not even, like... Okay. I'm mostly done, aren't I? Biomass. Yeah, biomass needs to prioritize that way. I should be splitting here and doing it this way. Prioritize that this way. Biomass moss. Okay, that means that. And that. Water! Barrels. More water! More water! I prefer having the water be for each. You there. I could do it on the bottom, but I like having this as a thing I can just scale. Mirror. I could mirror it if I really wanted to. So full filling with water. Water. Yeah, that's a good thing. You are one freaking tile off. Of course you are. Always. Always one tile. Always, always one tile. Just one tile. Also, hey, things. This way. There. Okay, and split the empty barrels. Empty barrels, empty barrels, empty barrels. Down here. That way. And then the rest is manure. Manure is going all the way over to here. Exclusively. This is going to be manure plus biomass. Ooh, manure plus biomass. And seeds plus soil. Yeah, seeds plus soil. This is going to be 2 lines that'll be balanced and then output in a couple of directions. Yay, stuffs. So biomass. The thing about the biomass, it goes 2 ways. I need to... Okay, I need to get the biomass, like, together and then split to where it needs to go. So, the biomass is being made here and here. I need an input priority and then split to where it needs to go, so it needs to end up here, basically, with an input priority right, as strange as that seems. No, I don't think I need the chest buffer per se, but I do need to start to filter this. I might do the chest thing to filter this. That would be a way of doing it. That is exactly what I'm going to do. We are going to we are going to filter this by having it is 3, 4 outputs. One of these is biomass. Oh yeah, have you actually implemented the phyto mining yet? That's, I think, implemented now. At least it should be, because there's phyto mining tech. Oh wait, whoa, hold up. What are you? Oh right, that tech. Phyto mining, we're for Ortho. All working. All working. Yes, phyto mining. All of the stuff is part of this, so... So, Panadon. To my eyes, phytomining is better than the atomizing of the animal products. For reference, this is a better process than the atomizing of things because it gives you biomass as well as the resources involved in this. To my eyes, this is a better process, and it's available at PyScience, so it is a bit later tech. It's a later tech, and it's better overall than doing atomizer stuff. I mean, yeah, the atomizer gives you stuff to do with things that aren't currently moving, but like, just you will be the coarse fraction. You will be the limestone. Limestone here, and you will be, of course, the sand. So sand, biomass, coarse fraction, limestone. Coarse fraction needs to end up all the way down. Yes, it is. It is a filter warehouse. That is exactly what it is. Yeah, coarse. Now, how am I gonna? All right. In, out. Why this side in? I don't know. The moss gets used only in what now? Moss gets used here and Augs. Augs directly. Alright, so the moss needs to go multiple places. Yeah, this can share. Let's focus left on that, and then that'll go where it needs to go. Because this is only 5, not 6. It used to be 6. I need more poles! No nose. I needs more poles. Alright, moss goes down to Augs. Which is here. I think this was my intention, that this would be the moss input. Yes, I was just thinking, it's like, this is so much Belt Getty. This is such spaghetti, but it's actually functional, logically functional. This is Belt. This is what you do with Belt. I totally could have done this with bots. I could have done this with robots instead. Just so that we're clear on this. Yes, I could have done this with robots instead. Absolutely, 100% could have been done with bots. You use like nothing, right? So water. It's got the source of water, the source of CO2, just need coarse fraction. And of course this will need a kickstart. It is not self-starting because it needs the it needs the moss for the seeds, for the wood, for the biomass, for the CO2. Actually, you know what? No, this is self-starting. What the hell am I thinking? This is absolutely self-starting because this is going to give me the biomass, and this will move with just soil. So yes, it is self-starting. What am I thinking? Speaking of soil, um, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. See, hmm. So soil in needs 20. All right. Yep. We're doing this. We are doing. You know what? It'll be next to each other. Sure. We have one going that way, and then two that'll need to like get over here somehow. Joy, bliss, stuff and things. Belt balancer. Yeah. Say hello to the 2 to 3 belt balancer warehouse. Just like this is the uh filter warehouse, the 2-4 filter warehouse. This is the 2-3 belt balancer warehouse. Oh joy. And then this stuff and this stuff are technically in need of voiding. So really it's gonna end up going down from here. Right. Stuff. I did mention that the entirety of the rest of the stream in the second half here after my break was going to be logistics work, right? I have mentioned this, yes? That the rest of the time is logistics. Because this is ash and tin. No, this is tin. This is ash and the wood seeds, right? So the wood seeds. Where are my wood seeds? Now we have to keep all of this straight. We've got to keep all of this straight. So wood seeds are right here. This line right here. It's going up. It's got the wood seeds there. That's not where I want the wood seeds, actually. I wanted ashen wood seeds. This is supposed to be Relesia and Baogi. So this line. This line is supposed to be or, well, was going to be foggy, but, yeah, you need to, like, go there or something. Just do something different. And the foggy will come in somehow this way. Are you all keeping track? I'm sort of keeping track. Somehow, some way, some shape, some form. Of what belts what? Sure, I'll keep a buffer of mushrooms. Sure, why not? Buffer of mushrooms. Small. That's done. This needs water. Not a lot of water, so I can do that for water. You also need water. It's 10, so yeah, again, just run it down the line. Yeah, can't wait to see it once it's actually turned on, once all the lights are on. And it starts slowly but surely functioning, and I slowly but surely find what's wrong. Do I even know what belt goes where? Because it's, yeah, that's what I was just asking. It's like, I hope people have kept track, because I don't think I've kept track very well of all of this. Okay, you and you. This is seeds and soil, yeah? Seeds and soil, so we need biomass and manure on this line. Biomass, manure. So this is the thing with the biomass, right? So the biomass also goes in here. We've got this line is a shared line. Here's biomass. We're going to have to do this some way differently. Moss, biomass, because I have to actually split the biomass off. Oh boy. Biomass, pure biomass. Wait, isn't this supposed to be... This is the manure biomass, yes? Yes. So, what I'll do is, something along those lines. Ta-da! This is how a bus is meant to be. Yeah, I mean, I've effectively made a bus, right? Like, I've effectively made a bus here by designing in this way. I mean, this is basically a bus. So, yeah. Stuff? Some things. I think I'm done. Outside of needing the Mark 1 oil burner and the outside inputs, we've got ash, tin. So ash here, tin here, lead here, tar, and iron, and titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. outside inputs. Just checking one final time. This is on purpose. Bone meal will come out. That'll fill like, I don't know, that 3 per second of bone meal in the end. Getting caged Ulric. The cages go back. Selectively input. Even though it won't matter, it won't actually matter in the end because this is technically a perfect ratio. It feeds the Ulrics, so the Ulrics, they're going to need the water and the food. Well, the water's here, the water's taken care of, just need to add barrels to the water. So barrels need to be input, but they're a set and forget type of thing. Add food, add cages. So cages are here, needs the titanium and the solder. It's got the solder in, it's got the access to the rods / sticks. Just needs the iron in, just needs the titanium in, and that'll be good. The food is here, needs the steam. May need to adjust this if this doesn't actually feed the way I think it does. Otherwise, yeah, that's all of the inputs set on that. Pulls in from here with whatever that is. Whatever this line is. Whatever is this line, actually? This line is... what now? Wood seeds? Wood seeds. Yes, wood seeds on that line. Anyway, I think I'm good. I think I'm only going to be able to tell if there's anything wrong at the end of the entire process. Like, after it starts moving. Speaking of starting to move, we need to do voiding. Because I need to do voiding, that means that I may as well actually bring in coke and do just a standard boiler here. It would help if I actually oriented correctly, so it would help probably just do standard boiler here with an inserter there. Burn biomass. I could. I don't know how much excess biomass I have, so I definitely don't have enough excess biomass to feed the burner line. I need to burn 14 items per second worth of stuff, or 15, about 15 actually, items per second worth of stuff. If I look at the summary again, the pin, it's how much? It's 12.89 and 1.99. I'd say that is a value equal to 15. Close enough to 15, so I don't have the biomass to, or the production of the biomass to feed that. Or I can use the tar. Yes, I could do the tar for the oil burner, but if I'm going to get coke anyway, why would I have a gigantic oil burner when I can just have a smaller regular boiler? The oil burners are nice, but they're huge. And I'm going to bring a fuel in anyway. Speaking of which, I should probably make solid fuel. At some point. I need to, like, set up a petroleum thing and make solid fuel. I want me some solid fuel. I want some solid fuel. Why is it the same? Because it's the light oil that's supposed to be better for the solid fuel. Don't mind me. Hmm. 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 So yeah, you can. What I'm showing here is you can do manure into liquid manure into depolymerized whatever it is into shale oil into light oil. So you can convert manure into light oil through this process, and it gives you soot, which you can like use to make gold early. Don't know why you would really want to do that, but it's like okay, that is a process. It gives you soot, it gives you tailings, it gives you steam. It's depolymerized organics from water. Yeah, subcritical water, which is hot air and pressured water in a heat exchanger. Don't don't do fuel rods. Don't do fuel rods. It's pressured water and hot air into subcritical water for the depolymerized organics, and then manure, liquid liquid manure from like not even Zogna input. It's liquid manure with water into the depolymerized organics. It's a 1-to-1 liquid to depolymerized, and then it's a 70% return into shale oil, and then it is a 100% return. So 70% of your liquid manure can be converted into light oil, plus the same amount of tailings. What is this? Oh right, it's the fuel. Subcritical as in like hot, as in like pre fusion type stuff. You're dealing with like a really hot water that's hotter than even it should be to convert into a gas, because that is possible. You like just really hot fluid water is the idea there, I would imagine. So yeah, voiding lines. This is just a copy paste of what I have here, right? Yeah. 2 lines, 1 line, 1 line. No, it isn't. All right, fine. I'm wrong. But you can. Isn't that called supercritical? Well, I guess. Yeah. The thing is, the Pi Suite has like uh that type of thing as Steam. It has it has uh it has critical steam. That's what it has as part of the fusion thing. So you have critical steam, not not fluid. Anyway. High pressure, really high pressure, really hot stuffs. Hot stuffs. Really hot stuffs. That's what you end up with. Really hot things and the stuff that is fusion, which I I don't want to think so much about fusion. What's the one that gives tritium? Fused deuterium. That's the one that gives tritium. That's the only one I care about. That's the only thing I'm going to make. Did you fix the freaking antelope? That's my question. That is the question that I have on this day. Did you fix the antelope? No, you have not. You have not fixed the antelope. Pyanodon. Do you see the problem with the antelope, Pyanodon? There's something missing from the antelope that's missing here. A few things, actually, are missing from the antelope here. It's not that I want to cage it, it's that I want to uncage it. Because in the current state, you have to do this process for every single antelope module to fill your antelope buildings. You have to do this recipe for every single antelope to fill the stuffs. That's the problem with the Schrodinger antelope Panadon is that you can only do this. It's dangerous. Well, yeah, but your mechanic dictates that you have to have an uncaged animal to use as a module. So if this being the only way to get the uncaged animal to use as a module means you have to do this recipe and continue doing fusion for as many of the buildings as you need to fill the module slots. And one more thing that's missing here, Pyanodon. Where are my Mark 1, 2, 3, 4 variants of the Schrodinger antelope? So we're missing the we're missing the ability to add the modules, and we're missing the upgraded mark levels. Yes, they don't exist for this creature. That's right. They don't exist for this creature like every other creature. But anyway, yeah, this antelope is required to complete the Pie Suite, and it needs tritium to make the first versions. So fusion is now required to complete playing through the Pie Suite through space science quantum computing. It is now required to complete space science quantum computing because you need a product from Schrodinger antelope in space science quantum computing. And a few other things. So yes, it is required. It is required